So the question now is, what is Dodge going to do? They've ended production of the Chrysler 300, the Charger, and the Challenger. The only thing left in Dodge's lineup will be like the Durangos, the SRT Hornet, this one right here. You also have the possibility of a Hurricane swapped TRX. So there's that right there. Hadn't forgot about that. And the, SRT Banshee, which they haven't decided on if it's going to be electric or if it's going to get the Hurricane engine. They could have given us another generation, another redesign with a smaller V8. Or better yet, just put the Hurricane twin turbo inline 6 in a Charger. That would have solved everything. Emissions regulations. And then a lot of people was like, well, they could stoop down to Ford's level. Nah, that's not going to happen. Even the guys over SRT said it. If they were to try to make the Charger compete with like the S650 Mustangs, the S550s, they would have lost. Hell, because of the Mustang is the reason why we have Chargers in the first place. They failed to compete with the Mustangs years ago. And besides, do you realize we got the Hellcats like 9 years ago? Now is your chance to go buy a old ass Chrysler 300, a 06 to 08 Dodge Charger, 2012 Dodge Challenger, and Hellcat swap it, or 392 swap. And the thing about the Hemis, you see, the 392 is definitely better than the Hellcat. With the Hellcat, you get some reliability issues, especially if you get a used one. You don't know if the title good or not, but that's besides the point. That's another story. You see, you got the 5.7, you got the 392, and you got the Hellcat engines. The 392 is a perfect medium between, okay, the reliability of the 5.7 and the power of the 6.2 Hellcats. So, yeah. And if you manage to come across the 392 BGE 6.4 liter V8 block, right? You forge the internals, you give it 15 to 20 pounds of boost, and you have an 800 to 1,000 horsepower monster. But you're only going to be able to make as much power as the rest of your drivetrain is going to allow you. We can only hope the SRT Banshee comes with rear-wheel drive and a combustion engine instead of that electric. And besides, Dodge need to learn, because the rest of these car companies aren't doing so well, especially with electric. Tesla's doing bad finally. Rivian's doing bad. Nobody's doing good with electric. Ford, Chevrolet. Chevrolet tried to come out with an electric fucking Silverado. Ask them how that turned out. Horribly. It's just not looking good for nobody.